I have wondered what the Sahara Desert, the Mojave Desert, and Death Valley all have in common. You may say they're all deserts, or they're all hot, or there's no water on them, and you'd probably be right. Well, I'm here to probe the singularly most interesting aspect of our age, sand. What would a desert look like without sand? But deserts aren't the only place you'll find sand. There's beaches. I'm standing here on Guadalupe Beach in Central California and on some of the finest sand in the world. You may ask, why is the finest sand of the world found here? Well, the answer is simple, because it's made here. Just seconds away and over there lies our subject of tonight's feature on companies around us.
Tonight's edition of Companies Around Us is brought to you by Santa Maria Volkswagen, Subaru, BMW, Mercedes, Fiat, Chrysler, Toyota, Lincoln Mercury, Datsun, Chevrolet, Jeep, AMC, GMC, Ford, Cadillac, and while in Santa Maria, one of our guests stay at the luxurious Ideal Motel 1117 North Broadway in scenic downtown Santa Maria.
This is the Acme Sand Manufacturing Company, and this is where sand is manufactured and shipped to every point on the globe. Yes, years ago there was no sand in the world. But we'll let someone who really knows about sand explain it to you so that even I can understand it. This is Johnson Sandbag. For 15 years he's been employed as a dune mover for the Acme Sand Manufacturing Company. Mr. Sandbag?
You can call me Johnson.
Johnson, what is it exactly that a dune mover does?
A dune mover has a really important job. I move dunes, and I'm good at it. I got guys work with me don't know half of what I know. Come here. See this? This is what you get if I didn't do my job. All the sand in this beach, all the beaches all over the world get blown into one giant dune. Then all we'd have showing is aluminum. This is my area. I keep it rotating on an odd even basis.
What exactly is an odd even basis?
Well, let me tell you about it, Bob.
Robert.
Okay, Rob. How many dunes do you think you see out here?
Oh, about 20 or so.
26. You see, every so often, when I know it's right, I move all the odd dunes over there, all the even ones over here. Then a little while later, I'll move the odd ones over here.
Well, doesn't it get frustrating with all this wind?
Well, Bobby, if I'd let down for just one day, it'd be too late.
All aluminum, huh?
Yep.
How many dune movers does Acme Sand Manufacturing Company employ?
Oh, lots and lots. At every beach around the world, at least 100 or so, and the deserts. Oh, you know those deserts. Those guys move dunes out there, got to be the toughest in the world. All that aluminum, you just punch a hole in it and you get water. You know, what would a desert be if you got water? It'd be another beach. Listen, I got to go move a dune. See you later.
Thank you, Mr. Sandbag.
You can call me Johnson.
For years now, sand has been plentiful, but recently inflation has taken its toll. 2 years ago, this handful of sand was worth about maybe 2 cents. Now it's worth 2 9/10 cents. There are rumors that some countries are beginning to hoard some sand, and on the sand market, sand prices have skyrocketed to 2 or 3 times their '78 value. Last year, Acme Sand Company exported 87% of their sand, and it looks like this will have to be moved up to about maybe 75 to 80% this year. This is causing repercussions abroad and may tend to sour relations between the United States and some of the Western countries. The future looks grainy for sand. Someday, one country may possess all the world's sand depending on the direction of the wind. Years ago, this beach looked like this, no dunes. Next year, who knows? I'm standing beside a common stop sign. It's the kind of stop sign you see on every corner in every town in the United States. Have you ever wondered where they came from? Well, next week on Companies Around Us, we'll show you how you can grow your own signs. We'll take a visit to Wheat Grow Signs Incorporated, and there you will be able to see signs that are just beginning to crop up. But signs aren't the only things that you can grow in the privacy of your own home. But we'll get to that in other programs on corporations around us.
Companies.
What?
Companies.
Oh shit, companies around us. Are we off?